Welcome to another beautiful day. It's always wonderful to be in your face again and be able to share premium insight about how we can lead better in our businesses, in our relationship, in our career, whatever it is that got us engaged. You see, the truth remains that leadership is about selling. Leadership is selling, and selling is leadership. And the truth remains that the authority of a leader is not in the tonation of his voice or the aggrandizement of his looks, but rather in the conviction of his communication and the meaning of his message. That's the sincere truth. And today I just want to share with us that the truth, the fact that your refusal does not mean your effort does not count. Your refusal does not mean that your effort does not count. If you're going to make money, if you're going to make impact, if you're going to make influence, if you're going to command influence, there's one thing that you have to understand. George Bernard Shaw once said, I discovered that 9 of 10 times when I tried, I failed. And therefore, I decided to multiply my work 10 times more. So I decided to do what? 10 times more what I was doing. I multiplied my work instead. The truth is this. Your failure may want to ruin your efforts. But the truth is that those who succeed are the ones that enabled and ensured that their effort quitted their failure. Your failure is not to quit your effort, but your effort is to quit your failure. Now, fun story. Some time ago, I was very concerned about the rate of unemployment, the fact that unemployment is growing at an alarming rate, yet employment has not stopped. So what could be the reason for the gap? I understand that one of the properties of an influential leader, magnetic leader, is the fact that they are able to identify a gap and be able to create a compelling vision that closes the gap. But one of the greatest frustration in business is the fact that when you are chasing the wrong customer, when you're chasing the wrong customer, everything about you will be unvalued, will be what? Undervalued. That's the sincere truth. So drawn by this concern, I created a particular seminar for what? Job hunting and opportunity management. And I went to the NYSC Corpus Lodge. I went to every of their Corpus Lodge to make this announcement and give them discounts and opportunity to attend that particular seminar. Well prepared, everything, and it was at a giveaway price. Even at the morning of the day of the seminar, I went back to their hostess again to remind them about the seminar. When the day of the seminar came, none of them showed up. Nobody showed up except my volunteers. So I said, no, there is no problem. We are already here and we're going to have the seminar. So I did the seminar with my volunteers, right? And they got the value that all those people would have gotten. And later on, I converted that particular seminar into what? An audio product that was now going for 2005. I simply turned my adversity to advantage. Now, when you are refused, when you're selling and you're refused, get something right. Refusal or rejection is like a knife. It can either help or hurt you. It is depending on how you respond to it, how you handle it. If you handle the knife by the hand, what happened? It will help you. But if you handle the knife by the sharp edge, it's going to hurt you. So your response to refusal can determine whether you are going to be able to revive what your business perception or your business intention initially was. Now, second story now. I developed a project one time called Rescue for Busy People. Now, I went to 23 banks in my local enclave in Calabar to talk to them about the fact that what's about their rollover plan, the volatility of their employment, and what their rollover plan is. And all majority of them benefited from that project, but there was one particular branch, one GT branch, that was very resistant. The manager was very cocky, and I persisted. And on the day that I was supposed to come, the head of operation had given approval, but the branch manager had said no. So he was wondering why the operations manager had given approval and is conflicting. So the day that they gave to me, I said, okay, if the marketers don't want to have it, we operations during our meeting would like to have this particular talk. And then that day, unfortunately, it was a general meeting. And then I was supposed to present. Now, I was there before 7 o'clock, and while the manager was coming in, which was apparently a junior banking officer compared to when I was in banking, and it was even one of my colleagues that led banking that was a senior when he was, a junior officer, that recommended that I go to that branch when I just tell him that this. But he was so cocky, right? And when he came, he said, I told you not to show up here, but you still show up. I just kept my cool. I was just calm. And then when the meeting started, I said, okay, I wanted 15 minutes. And the person that the lady that was sent to me too, was equally very rude. You know how it is when you think you are in a privileged position, and the person that is going to offer you the real solution that you need, you undervalue and look down on them. So she came and he said, are you Julius Afolabi? I said, yes, please. He said, I learned to have 15 minutes, but we don't have that time. We have only 10 minutes. I said, thank you very much. It's appreciated. So when I got on stage in 10 minutes, because I was working with the mentality that it is not the length of the time, but the content of the time. I spoke for 13 powerful minutes and took everybody by the storm. And you know what happened? The most of my product, I made the most income from that particular branch where I had the highest resistance. At the same time, the same man that resisted my coming invited me to his office and said, please, I'm very sorry for how I approached you in the first place. I didn't know that this talk was going to be this beneficial to myself and to everybody that came to the meeting today. Anytime you have anything like this, please kindly let me know. Let me get all your products. And that was it. So what am I here to tell you? That your failures should not quit your effort. Your effort should quit your failure. Your effort should quit your failure, and then you become successful. So rejection is part of success. It's only depending on how you respond to it. It's been an amazing time. What have you learned from this video? Share with us in the comment box. God bless you.